Well, how do there, chums, as I, Captain of the Steves, and we're back inside of No Man's Sky. This is version 5.71, and I'm actually on my PlayStation 5. Yesterday I hit up on PC, so I'm testing the patch on both PC and on my PlayStation 5. Righto! Well, we're inside of my Gek settlement at the moment. It's only a 2-star Gek settlement, I believe. Yes, 2-star. I kind of want to see if it goes up in starage. It says that it increases your economy of a level of a system as and when you upgrade it. I don't think we're anywhere close to doing that in episode 2. But anyway, okay, right. A group of adventurous citizens wish to leave the settlement with Hurling Ketamanga as their leader. They plan to form a delegation to local pirate warlord. That doesn't sound like a decent mission. In hope of securing protection deal for the settlement. I can protect the frickin' settlement, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't go. I mean, they can send the frickin'... I'm worried about you. I don't think you're... No, you're not going. Sorry, mate, but I'm worried about your safety, and I can protect this settlement. If anything happens, I will come to your rescue. Don't you worry. Me and my wingman. I guess let's head on over this way, then. Let's go see if we can build this up. So these ones I'm doing in normal mode. Okay, reopen the building. Boom. Now somebody told me that once this is built, I can scan. Sometimes it needs to be upgraded again before you can do like deep scans. Let's go up there. I'm gonna fly up there. I got told off for flying up there last time. People said use the stairs. I don't want to. Right, here we go. There we are. Let's have a look. So at the moment, all I can do is formulate navigational data. So we'll have some navigational data, please. How many navigational data am I getting? I'm getting a load of them. Anyway, we've got Eugene Carr in the house. Good day, my captain. Well, good day, Eugene. Insides Out says, hello. Michael Ingram, captain, my captain. Thank you. And Mafalada is here. And George Hadley. Welcome, welcome, welcome all. Right. You know what? I'm going to start this upgrading again, this building. If I can. There we go. Let's see if I've got the materials to do so. Free quantum computers. There you go. Have my free quantum computer. I'm in normal mode. I've got all this stuff. I've got loads of stuff. If you haven't seen my inventory, there you go. Welcome to my nightmare that is my inventory. I've got loads of stuff. I got loads of stuff. All right. Okay, cool. Right, there we are. That's going. Anyway, how long is that going to blink in take in normal mode? Probably a day and a half. No, a full hour. That's how long I'm going to stream for, which kind of sucks. Righto. Okay, any other buildings that I can upgrade here? Can I upgrade another building while that building's going? Does that count? I don't know. Let's see. Can I upgrade you? No. I have to wait the full hour. That really does suck. Alright. Coolio. So the time gates are not just time gates, they're also limited because, you know, you have to wait for one building to finish before the next one. It's kind of a stacked domino effect of time gates, isn't it? Okay, well, we're going to go over to my next settlement, your settlements. Construction pending at the autophage. We'll go there last. We'll go to the Viking one. We're going there. Visitor waiting. Let's go see the visitor. I've always needed to grow population. And never settlers go on expeditions before now. Yeah, if you do send them on missions, sometimes they come back with something cool, but a lot of the time they just go missing and they're gone. So I don't want any of mine to die. So I want to keep my settlers. Hello there, Kimberly Kelly. Hello, hello, welcome. We've also got Waid spelling in the house. Evening all, evening Waid. It's taking a little while to teleport over, isn't it? Okay. Quietly hoping we get this spiral stairs as base part. Yeah. Depends what the snap points are on them, doesn't it? It can be quite difficult to link them up to a normal base. This is a little bit of an inordinate amount of time teleporting. It's quicker on my... I'm stuck in a frickin' shelving system. Why am I in here? What the actual flying fudge, mate? Why am I... That was weird. Just some random building inside of your settlement. There you go. We're teleporting you there, Steve. Why? Okay. Let's head on over here then. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, okay. There's a door. There it is. Right, that was blinking weird, wasn't it? That was in the patch notes Well, they said that you wouldn't teleport. You'd teleport here to this room. That didn't work, did it? Okay, right. Greet the Viking. There we go. Planetary specialist Cash was found lurking outside the settlement walls. They're being pursued by sentinels and hope to shelter within our walls. Yeah, you can come. You can come. And there you go. Lovely. I'll have you. Don't know why the sentinels were chasing him. But that's probably a good sign. I know the settlement debt just went down, but I'm hoping he can get put to work.
Storm clearing.
Okay, we're going to be doing up the large dwelling over this way. Lovely. Where's the console? Right here. So at least we're getting mission progress now, which is good. That goes up to B class. Nice. Oh, hello, Barbara Blaze. Welcome. Hi there, Captain Steve. Well, hello there, Barbara. Hello. There we go. We can put in some star silk. Yes, I've got loads of star silk on my freighter. That's going to take 2 more hours. Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of that one then. Meow. Fly on back over here. Anything else to do here? No. Let's have a look at the old. Let's have a look at how this is doing now, though. The debt is still climbing massively. I've put them more into debt by taking that guy in. But look, all these stats are still sort of wonky, so I really don't know what's going on with these settlements. Yeah. Makes me feel like, do I need to retire and start over? I really don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, right. We've got settler request pending. We'll go there. Zoom! We're on our way! Hooray and hurrah! Chikaboom. Sweet. Well, I've been working on my settlement. I found an autophage settlement. It looks very cool. My one's pretty cool. It's on a very unusual planet. We'll be going there last. I'm doing the Korvax, the Gek, and the Viking settlements all in normal mode, and I'm doing them the legit way with all the time gates, and I'm doing them every Monday and Tuesday for the foreseeable future. And my autophage camp, I'm putting into creative mode, and that's where I'm going to be spending the end of my stream.
Incoming storm.
And I'm going to be in creative mode doing stuff there. I might even try building a base fairly close to it or something. Why the fudge is that just hovering in midair? Alright, well, we'll take that. Okay, and we're going in here then.
Radiation protection falling.
What did I get hit by? Alright, let's go and hit this up then. Citizens request. Public artworks. Well, I'm probably going to go for this one. Because it's got a lot of pluses. It's going to put us a bit more in debt, but adds public artwork. Yeah, go on then. Get to work, my friend. Build that public artwork. I think people are going to love what you do. There we go. Happiness improved by +4. The warehouse has been upgraded. Lovely. Let's go and see this warehouse. Jesus Christ, look at the storm here.
Radiation protection falling.
Jesus. Right, well, let's get there. Let's unveil. Has that gone to S? It has. You know, and I've done that. I've done that one building. All legit, mate. C to B seems to be the longest gate. Ah, fair enough. Cheers for the heads up. Right, can we do up this little gaff here? Because I think this is probably going to help for production. It looks like a little facility. Yeah, look, productivity is going to be better. So we get that in there. We need to do all the ones with productivity first, really, so we can get this debt gone, you know. But that's going to take another hour and 33 minutes, that one. Well, they seem to be happy. They're still launching fireworks.
Radiation protection
Nice.
falling.
Okay, oh dear. Let's get in there, then. I could have... No, that's already S. Okay, cool. I'm going here, then.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Anything else going on here? Let's have a look at the status of this one. Yeah, the debt's still trundling along. And yeah, I've been the owner for 56 years, apparently. It's longer than I've been on the face of the earth, so I very much doubt it. Righto. Okay, let's go on over to the last one. Which is... autophage. We're going there. Walk to the autophagy camp. Keep going, my captain. It does get better. Thank you, Eugene. Yeah, I've got a feeling it will. I mean, my autophagy one is the only one that's slowly crawling its way out of debt, and it's doing okay. And that's one we're going to now. I'll show you the history page on that. I think I'm going to be out of debt by about late Wednesday, tomorrow, maybe early Thursday, depending. I've put my save in custom or creative, and it goes quicker. It ended up with my whole settlement to an S-class, says Barbara Blaze. Yeah, this one I'm doing in creative mode, and I've pretty much put every single building into S-class. And the debt is going the right way now. Here we go. Let's jump on over. View construction opportunity. What are you going to give us? A salon. A saloon. A saloon. Okay, well, population growth and happiness is great on that one. The only thing is this one gives us better productivity. I'm going to go with the tower. I'm going to go with the tower. Sorry about your happiness, but yeah, we need to get this out of debt as quickly as possible. So if I view this one here, look, the current debt, 36 more hours to go. Once I've got this tower in, though, that might go down a little bit. Let's go and have a look. Let's see if we can improve that 36 while we're here, shall we? Lovely. Let's get it in. All right. Awaiting materials. Magnetized ferrite. We've got loads of it. Oh, 10%, 30% because we're in creative mode. This is going very well. We can hopefully get this built, located. And we'll see if that helps my debt. There we go. Supply materials. Silver next. Oh, look at it. That's a pretty groovy tower, isn't it? Okay. Get that one done. I kind of wanted to see the autophage salon, though, you know. The saloon. Keep saying salon. Hello, says Yasta1. Hello there, matey. Heck yeah. Welcome, welcome. I did that too, and the debt goes down for me. Nice one. Let's have a look what the generator tower does once it's actually done, eh? Okay. Lovely. Happiness. Happiness has decreased. Dang it! You would have thought that the fireworks would have cheered them up, wouldn't you? There we go. It's got a spirally staircase on it now. Nice. Boom. Productivity has increased. Room for one new citizen has been added. Nice. I think as your citizens go up, your timers should go down by a fraction. Say for every 5 new citizens you get or something. Things should get built quicker, because obviously you got more workers, you know? That would make tangible, workable sense. I should say it again. I really wish we could choose our own NPCs and our own settlers and go hunting for them around the verse, but there we are. You know, maybe they might do something like that in the future. Gate is now S-class. We've got no special features. Hosts a regular book club. Oh, okay. Fair enough. My favourite books are the Mr. Man collection. Hopefully they'll have those there. I might attend. I might. It's probably won't, to be honest. Right, here we go. Oh, look, we can scan for space anomalies. Let's do that. Did that work? Don't know. Oh, object is searching for a host. Anomaly detective active. Return to your ship and start the search. All right, where's my ship then? Let's go and let's go and have a look at that quickly. Let's take a little break from building stuff and let's go and have a look at that. That's the first time I've done that. Let's go see what we find. Pulse to assist with search. Okay. Oh, it's a cool planet, isn't it, that my settlement's on? It's rather groovy. Here we go. Let's see what we find. Is it just going to be a regular space anomaly or is it going to be something new? I haven't seen anybody do any data mining or anything like that. Oh dear. Pirate controlled monitoring station. Should I shoot it? Should we take out pirates? Hello? We're going to blow it up. Bring on the pirates! Oh yeah, or don't. Oh yeah, I'm in creative mode, so no pirates for me. But at least we've got a load of magnetized ferrite. Okay, well, let's head back to our lovely, lovely settlement. We're on our way. Nice. Oh, Wascally Wabbit's in the house. Hello there, Wascally Wabbit. Yeah, it should help the debt. We'll go and check out the computer in a second. Captain Steve, random people from other races you see in your settlement might be your squadron pilots. If you speak to them, you'll see. Really? Okay. Well, that's pretty darn. That's cool. Alright, well, if I see any... I mean, I'm in my autophage camp, so the chances of that will be... hopefully I'll be able to spot them quite easily. Has somebody built a base right near to my... Oh, for fudge's sake. Somebody's managed to find my settlement already and build a base right near it. Well, that's not good, because I wanted to build a base near to my settlement and then extend it so I could build on my settlement. That person's probably going to build and extend onto my settlement. It's going to be a complete cabbage, aren't they? Yeah. It's hard to actually just get away with enjoying playing. Okay, right. Let's just get on with it then. Let's have a look. Let's have a look who that is, just in case. Bum bum bum. ETM. Okay, I don't know who that is, but it's right next to my settlement. That's a bit of a worry. The reason I moved my last settlement is somebody built a base directly above it, and I couldn't build a base on my own settlement. That was something I was hoping to do. Might not be something I can do now. Fun times. Okay, well, why is that not letting me interact with it? I can't interact with that. It's not letting me interact with it. Oh, that's weird. Can I interact with this? I can't interact with any of them. Why can't I interact with any of my stuff? Alright, well, let's go hit this one up. Dum 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 dum. I'm wondering whether it's because... Oh, yeah, I can interact with this, but I can't interact with anything else. Report settlement. What? Is this not my settlement? It's not my settlement. It's the other guy's. What the... Huh? Okay, I must have flown to the wrong settlement then. Oh my days. Yeah, first thing to do at a settlement is place a base computer. Claim it for other people. Yeah. You can hide the glyphs in the photo with some of your PC wizardry. Yeah, I could put something down in that bottom corner. I might have to start doing that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a shite, isn't it? You know what? Let's teleport to my settlement using the space anomaly. I didn't expect there to be other settlements already functioning on my planet, but it looks like there is. Okay. My settlement, that is. Is it your settlement? Is it? Is that your settlement? Nice one. Okay, coolio. Well, at least I know who it is now. I don't mind if it's somebody that I know, because at least then, if there is a problem, I can reach out to them and say, hey, do you mind? You know, I don't think yours is a problem. It's just I went to your settlement rather than my settlement. At least I hope that's what's happened. Unless it's somehow given you my settlement, which would be weird. But, you know, weirder things have happened. There we go. Let's go to my settlements then. Your settlements. Boom. And autophage settlement. Let's go there. Run away. Coolio. Well, what I might do is put a base right next to this one. Because out of all my settlements, this is the one that I definitely want to keep. Oh, here we go. I'm back at my own settlement now. Right, so if I go into here, can I view the history on my settlement anyway? Autophage one. It says debt is it's gone down by 2 hours. It was on 36. It's now on 34. So doing that building up to S class, even though it had better productivity, it hasn't made a world of difference to that timer, has it? But at least it's decreasing. It's going the right way. It's just taking a lifetime. Okay, righto. And I've upgraded every single building here to S class already. So yeah, that's kind of all I can do this episode, really. Apart from I'm going to build a base. Like, yes, let's put down a base computer. Cannot build within existing base. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there's a lake that way. We'll have to go this way. Ah! Right, let's just run and jump. Meow. Lovely. Hiya! Ouch! Probably just over this hill will do. What about your landing pads? I have no landing pads at the moment. Here we go. I got rid of... Here we go. I can build here. How about there? Okay, that's the cusp, is it? I'll go there then. Sweet! Claim base. There we go. Not far from my settlement. Nice. Coolio. And what I should be able to do, we've got these new base parts. Now these new base parts are a little bit squiffy. I've had problems putting roofs on walls. We'll see if that's got any better, people. Let's go down here then. Bam, 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 bam. Still green stated. Still green stated. Lovely, lovely. Just wait for it to go red. It's not going red. That's cool. And we're all the way down to my settlement already. Alright. Well, I'm going to put a wall. I'm going to put something there anyway, just so I can. And let's go and have a look at the old landing pad, shall we? Let's put down a landing pad of my own then. Landing pads, where the fudge are you? Not under that menu. Oh, fine. They're under this one? Yeah, there they are. Right, let's put my own landing pad right about. Cannot build to object too close. Oh, there we go. We'll put that. I'm going to merge it into this piece of purple tech, I think, like that. You know, that looks quite cool. Okay, I should be able to delete that floor plan all now. And we've got a landing pad. Oh, yes, we do. Right, is there any electric hotspots nearby? No, there's a mining one, but I don't really overly want mining. I mean, it's not far though, is it? I mean, I could put down an auto extractor. Could do. Yeah, it's only 100 odd U's that way. Let's go and have a look. It's right next to my base, actually. Sent me around in a frickin' circle. I see. Well, that's handy, isn't it? That's very handy dandy. Sweet. Right, well, we need an auto extractor. Oh, great. It's just outside my base confines, is it? Right. Well, there we go. What can I put down just to extend it? Let's use this. Need to go over this way. You know what? It's probably going to let me do it anyhow. I'll stick that there for now. Right, auto extractor, where are you? Auto feeder, we don't want, well, we could do an auto feeder as well. We could turn it into a nice little farm on the outskirts as well. But what I was hoping for is the mining equipment. Mineral extractor, here we go. Chickapow. Chickapow. I know that I could probably do this a heck of a lot better, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just going to stick them all over the place. Oh, yeah. Some will do better than others. I get that. That's all cool. Let's get them all wired together. I mean, you don't have to do wiring in creative mode. It's just if anybody else visits your base, they won't have power if you don't. Righto, I'll get rid of that floor panel. And you know what? I quite like putting my power in little glass boxes. Yeah, that's what I like doing. So let's get some glass cubes. I'll put the glass cubes around here. Bop. Bop. Yap. And yap. Oh, I nearly got stuck in my own cube then. Right, let's put a little door on said cubes. I do. You know what, I'll put another one on the opposite side just so I can run all the way through it unhindered if I need to. Right, here we go. And let's put down all the solar panels inside my little cubes. Bum, bum, bum. Just so I can run through, I'll leave this bit empty and just put down 2 batteries. Why are you not snapping? You should snap to place. You should go in that hole right there. That's it. Groovy, baby. Okay, and then if I just go into here, grab my wire. All I need to do is stick it on the side of here. And then go up to my collectors. And slap that on there. Right, so they're all alive now. They're alive! Okay, right, now we need a supply depot. Let's take that over near to my landing pad, I think. We'd slap that right up against the rest of these electronics, I think. We'll stick it there. Okay, and then we want one of these pipes. Slap that on there. Is it going to do it in one hit? Let's hope that it can. That'd be nice. Yes. And I think you need to connect all these together, don't you? Not 100% sure, but just in case. It's been a long time since I've made one of these. I don't think I can reconnect that on there, can I? No, doesn't matter. Sweet! There we go. I think that looks pretty darn cool. Could do with colouring this though, the same colour as everything else, couldn't we? Does it come in other colours? Let's go grey and white. Can I just change this so you go like that, change colour. There we go. Ha-ha! Change the colour. Look at that. I'm a freaking miracle worker. Alright, okay, we've got that in then. Are there any creatures on this planet? Let's have a look-see. Discoveries. There's 11 types of fauna here. We could put a little fauna auto feeder in. Not mine. Okay, not yours, Yasta. Okay, fair enough. Your population is not increasing. No, it's not. What about your land? Oh, I made one. I'm working on new fake No Man's Sky update patch notes. Love getting the noggin ideas going. Oh, nice, Commander Keen. Oh, coolio. Well, if they're any good, if you do post them anywhere, like Reddit or whatever, DM me the link and I'll take a look at it. I might do a little video on it, you know. If it's a good one, that is. I mean, if it's terrible, I might just reply to you, DM you and say, oh, yeah, not for me. You right, Cam? Hello. Careful building your own things until the assessment is complete, as new buildings might grow on your bits. That's a good point. Well, hopefully we won't get anything over here, but if we do, that's a bloody good point. I mean, all that stuff over there is safe. This landing pad and the collector might not be safe, but I built them here because I'm hoping nothing would be put near to this thing. Now, the reason why I wanted to build here, really, is we've been given some new parts, and they're rather curious. And I've got, like, a lot of write-up to do with void. Like this, a void receptor dish. I mean, that's what's there. A simple crystalline-based receiver for isolating sensitive communications from the wider network. We got this guy over here. Atlantium refiner, an enigmatic crystal processing device. Details of its function are unknown. That does look cool, doesn't it? I'm going to put that next to that, just to make it look pretty cool. You know, it's got the pipework going through it. Why not? There we go. Oh, it makes sexy sounds. Ooh. Very cool. Hello Games unwittingly are alienating their fan base with each flawed release, says Baz Gren. And we've got Dr. Pong in house. Find hotspots, build narrow tube, top tower hotspots, wire glitch extractors on towers. Most efficient method, I know. Yeah, I know you can build giant towers and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not really going to town. I don't overly care. All right, so here we go. What's this one here? A simple crystallized base receiver for isolate sensitive from the wider network as well. And another one. Very cool. Now, people have been telling me that these antennas appear as flags, but as you can see, I'm seeing them and they all look okay to me. I'm going to stick this one on top of my extractor if I can. Will it float above it or will it look okay? I think that's going to float above it, people. Let's have a look. Let's go into camera mode. Doesn't matter if it's got a slight gap, I suppose. Yeah, that's all right. I guess that kind of works, doesn't it? Makes it look part and parcel of it now. That's what I was going for, anyway. And of course, you got your cool ship thingy there. And you can collect your storage. What are we getting? We're getting cobalt. Nice. Could do with that on the normal saves, anyhow. Yeah, so updates alienating their fan base. I think each update that is severely broken and got problems with it is going to make people not want to pick up and play straight away. There's a lot of people already being very, very cautious about this update for good reason. So I kind of get that. I do understand that. And whether that's alienating, I don't know whether I go as far to say that. I think there's been some updates that have alienated people, like the whole customizing ships thing, and that kind of ruined ship hunting for ship hunters. I think what Hello Games needed to do was on each ship is add perked parts. You see, like my ship here. Imagine these side rails here. Imagine if there was a perk that gave it a like a I don't know, a times 0.10 or something of a percentage to your speed, or it gave you maneuverability of like an additional like 15% on top of what you've already got. If each part had perks, people would then hunt for parts that have got perks, and then the ship hunters could actually put out coordinates for the best perked ship parts, and then that might have worked. There's ways and means that they can keep the communities alive without killing them each time they do an update like that. And it just takes, I feel, a little bit of extra thought, not around about how cool it looks or anything like that, but they've got to start thinking, how can we gamify this game? Because they've got a beautiful sandbox now. This is a beautiful sandboxed universe, but the gameplay elements are very shallow. They need to gamify each element and make it fun. Each element. And they've done so many expeditions now that are actually professions, like we had Liquidators where you go killing bugs, or we had Utopia where you survey a planet and then you bring that abandoned system back to life. I kind of feel that they need to add those professions into the game as canon things, so you could work for the Utopia Corporation if that's what you want to do. You can contract yourself to them for a full month just doing that, and it tracks your progress, and at the end, depending on how good you've been as a contractor, it might award you with a perked part for your ship, or a new customized skin, or a new multi unbiased. So it's one of those. It's just upsetting, to be fair. Righto, did I fully upgrade that one to S? I don't know whether I was there long enough, but we haven't got any markers saying I've got to reopen anything, so I think we're good. Let's just try that one. That's my main headquarters. Right, let's go see if we've got anything from all of our other settlements quickly. Autophage settlement status, and I think it's another waiting game. Alright, so what I'm probably going to do in between now and next Monday is each day log in and make a little pre-recorded episode, almost like this. I won't cut much out, just the things of me warping from different place to place. And I'm going to continue doing those other three settlements, the Viking, the Korvax, and the Gek, in normal mode. I'm going to do exactly what I've done with this live stream, but I'm going to do these in mini daily episodes. So I'm hoping you guys can tune in for that. What else am I going to be doing? Well, I've done a poll to see what you guys in the viewerverse would like me to see to come to my channel. And the thing that was winning was VR fishing. That was top of the polls. So I've done 3 or 4 videos on VR fishing. It hasn't had many views, so, but I do enjoy doing VR fishing. It's a game that I hit up a lot anyway, just when I'm a little bit bored. And my VR headset, you know, I can take it downstairs. Ivy's watching TV, I can just throw that on and I can do a bit of VR fishing. Not a problem. So it's all good. So I might do a couple more episodes of VR fishing, even though it's not very popular in views. And I've just paid for Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm going to get that installed. I've got a new hard drive. I'm going to fit the new hard drive as soon as I'm able, probably one night this week. It's a 4 terabyte, so I'd have 5 terabytes in total. Get that installed, and I'm going to try and get Dragon's Dogma 2 on my PC to where I was on my PlayStation, and then I'm going to take over I'm going to carry on doing the playlist for Dragon's Dogma 2, because I do enjoy the first Dragon's Dogma is one of my favourite games of all time. Dragon's Dogma 2 was really unbalanced, had loads of attacks. Every 5 freaking steps you got attacked by harpies, wolves and goblins, and it just got boring, the same attacks over and over again. But I've been watching other people play it, and what you need to do is change your profession to one that you haven't leveled. And when you're walking massive swathes of distance like that and you're doing all the attacks, at least you're upgrading that profession. Even if you don't like the profession, at least you're getting experience points. And I didn't think of doing that, so maybe it's a different way of playing. Really funny show. Watch on YouTube. Drop the Dead Donkey. I've heard of it. I was a big fan of Shooting Stars. That was great. That was freaking awesome. Anyway, until next time, people. Salutamondo. Goodbye, and goodbye again.